It's a cloudy day here in the Rocky Mountains, but we've got baseball from Coors Field in Denver. Today, getaway day here in this three-game series between the San Diego Padres and the Colorado Rockies. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Jason Gamble gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Boy, when this guy's on, he's nasty. How nasty? How about in this last appearance, struck out 21 batters. One of the most dominating performances I've ever seen, and I really hope he brings his A game along again in this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. These Rockies guys, been a fairly decent start to the year, 3-2 in their first 5.
Hey, this is a big one here, Matty. You know what, D-Roll? They're about to head on a 9-game roadie. One thing they'd like to do, get on that plane feeling good about themselves and salvage their last game of this series.
Yeah, Dan, they need to find a way to win this one today. Get on the flight. Makes everybody's dinner taste better. 9-game road trip coming up. A lot of packing involved, a lot of grinding on the road. They need to find a way to win this last one at home.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. And here's a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting San Diego Padres. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Gamble, a 22-year-old. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, I think if you ask this guy honestly how his season's gone so far, he'd tell you he's not happy with it. It's been kind of an average year for him, but he has time to get hot and make that salary push.
1 out, nobody on. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Digging in now for San Diego, Will Myers, looking to at least put the ball in play here this inning. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Hey, D-Roll, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. It's on to the bottom of the first, no score. So here's the cleanup hitter, William Miklas. He drove in his club's only run a night ago. First pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side, and Multiple ways you can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Here he comes again, 1-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And the guy I want to focus on is second baseman DJ LeMahieu. I think what we need to take into consideration is his ability to play that position at 6'4", 6'5", with soft hands and the ability to turn a double play. We already know he's an offensive force.
Behind 0-2 now. Lifted down the line in left. Ashe on the move. And he makes the catch in the corner. Now at the plate, Derek Knowles comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. And he fouls this one off. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Stepping in, Christian Bethancourt. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third. Grounded back up the middle. Gloved by LeMahieu. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Now in the box, Richie Dominguez is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Padres still with the big goose egg in the hit column thus far. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
When you find yourself in an 0-2 hole against one of the best hurlers in baseball, you're basically just hoping to make contact. He's so good at putting guys away, though.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Under it is Bogarts, and there are 2 away now. Up next, it'll be the pitcher for the Padres, Deiago Padres. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Third inning, no score to this point. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. In now for Colorado, Jason Gamble. He, of course, the most valuable player in last summer's All-Star game. First offering on its way. Line drive to center field. Altair has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Bradley Cleary. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And he got him.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in, and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Corey Spangenberg is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. Here's Will Myers. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Looking at strike two, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, William Miklas.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Digging in to try it again, Aaron Altair. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. No runs, no hits, and 1 error for the Padres so far. A swing and a ground ball to third. Valdez over to his left, and there are 2 away now. Striding in once again, Derek Knowles. He got called out on strikes his last time through. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Knowles, a California-born ball player. He was an 8th round selection. A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 15 straight he's retired to start the ball game. Into the box now is the Colorado pitcher, Jason Gamble. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch on its way. Runners on the move for second. Strike taken to throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
This catcher has an elite arm, but when you get that great of a jump at first base, it makes it a lot easier to steal second.
Oh and 1, here it comes. Now a swing, and this ball is crushed straight away center field. Into the second deck and gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Second home run early in the year, and the Rockies have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, we'd be doing you a disservice if we didn't employ Show Track to show you that home run again. No doubt one of the most impressive long balls we've seen. That ball was screaming off the bat, and the projected distance comes in at over 480 feet. Wow, that's tough to top.
Ready for another chance? Christian Bethancourt comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's one hit softly down the line in left, but this will be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Way in front of that fastball.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Christian Bethancourt goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. No runs, no hits, and 1 error for the Padres so far. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Will Waylock will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 11, Will Waylock.
In there for strike one, 0-1. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Bradley Cleary. Already the beginning of the seventh inning here as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you're going to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Digging in once again, Corey Spangenberg. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first two plate appearances so far. Hit down the third base line. This is foul for the first strike. Got him. So that's the second out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now. Ready for another shot now, Will Myers. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. A fastball that finds the outside corner. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off. Looking to send him packing again. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete. Digging in and looking for more, Jason Gamble. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
This is what fires me up right here. You don't get a chance to see this every day of the week. You got the reigning Cy Young Award winner squaring off against the reigning MVP. That's why you pay the price of admission.
Humber is a guy that certainly fits the profile as a power fastball pitcher, but I think what makes him really most impressive is the command he displays while keeping. Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. Solo shot here to left, his second home run of the game as the Rockies have taken a 4-0 lead.
Well, we'd be doing you a disservice if we didn't employ Show Track to show you that home run again. No doubt one of the most impressive long balls we've seen. That ball was screaming off the bat, and the projected distance comes in at over 480 feet. Wow, that's tough to top.
And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. William Miklas. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
So 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have the pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch to short. Bogarts has it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Next to the plate for the Padres, Aaron Altair. No hits to this point. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history. Ready now, Derek Knowles. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Behind 0-2 now. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Hit back up the middle. Gloved by Bogarts. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Jason Gamble. And an opportunity here for a 4th plate appearance here this afternoon. And you have to say, he's really earned it. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. There's a drive out to left center field. Santana is on his way home. And the runner will score from second. In to score is the runner from first. It's 8-0.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
The 0-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Cleary loves it, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. 3 runs already home and a potential 4th standing at third base. From the belt, kicks and deals. This one's down to third. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back.
Stepping into the box, Christian Bethancourt. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Blackmon on the move. He gets there to make the play. For the first out of the inning. Ready once again, Richie Dominguez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count, 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. Scott Van Slyke will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. First pitch fastball swung on and missed, 0-1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Swing and a miss. He's done it. A perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
Well, you don't have to look too far to find our tops player of the game. I'd say anytime you throw a perfect game, you'd be a pretty strong candidate.
Yeah, no need to offer any debate this time. All you have to do is look at the box score. No hits, no walks, not even a base runner. We talked about his brilliance all game long, and you can bet he's going to celebrate this one tonight.
On no hit, 2 errors, they left no runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 13 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 50,445. The Rockies thank you for joining us here today. And as you exit Coors Field, we remind you to please drive home safely.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Tuesday night baseball here on the show from Chase Field in Phoenix. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Colorado Rockies and the Arizona Diamondbacks. It's Diamondbacks baseball next on the show. Zach Greinke, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Zach Greinke, one of the most complete pitchers in the game of baseball. 4-pitch mix. I don't think anybody commands the fastball as well as Zach Greinke. Up, down, in and out. He can dot the fastball. Good curveball, good change. Has the slider that he'll throw to both righties and lefties. If Zach Greinke brings his A game, he can shut anybody down.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Up next for Arizona, Mason Williams. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a breaking ball.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Batting third, right fielder.
Right there for strike 1.
Back-to-back punch-outs in the bottom of the first. This guy has got his stuff working today. This offense better wake up.
Swing and a little tapper. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Here's Yoenis Cespedes, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up, and it says 0-2.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Jack Mullis. He went deep in the contest last night. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. One ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman. The 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Ashe is after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Into the box now is the Colorado pitcher, Jason Gamble. 9-1-2 due up. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. High in the air out to center field. Williams is underneath this one. And very quickly, one gone. Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Gil Valdez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Coming right back with the same thing.
Gloved by Santana, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Standing in, Kurt Wells. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Fouled away. Diamondbacks still searching for that first hit of the ball game. Called strike 0-2. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Diamondbacks, Zach Greinke. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. 0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Leading off the inning, Jason Kipnis, and they'll need him to get something going here. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
And a good throw gets him, one gone. Riding in once again, Mason Williams. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Williams.
And a first pitch sinker is over for strike one. Williams, the native of the tiny state of Rhode Island. He was a fourth-round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. LeMahieu ranging into shallow right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Digging in to try it again, David Peralta. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jason Gamble. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball.
This is what fires me up right here. You don't get a chance to see this every day of the week. You got the reigning Cy Young Award winner squaring off against the reigning MVP. That's why you pay the price of admission.
And it's fouled away. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Hard hit at third. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well. The 0-1 delivery. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Gamble is off of first with 2 away. Outside, 2-1. The 2-1 is a fastball that misses.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Runner goes for second. Now he'll step off, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. The 3-1 is in there for a full count now, 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Two out with the man at first, and a step off. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, here's Yoenis Cespedes. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
Lofted in the air out toward right center, and Chisenhall calls for it and takes it for the first down. So coming to the plate, Jack Mullis. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. No runs, no hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Striding in, Justin Smoke. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
Popped him up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. Ready for another chance. Gil Valdez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Gil Valdez.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
Behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Now batting, Kurt Wells.
Now batting, the shortstop, Kurt
Ready with the
Wells.
first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. Digging in for his second at-bat, Zach Greinke. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good changeup, and it's 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Diamondbacks down in order. It remains 1-0. Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, Jason Kipnis. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Pulled toward right center field. Chisenhall calls for it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in once again, Mason Williams. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Mason Williams.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Digging in, David Peralta. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
David Peralta.
Here's the first pitch to him. Way in front of that fastball.
Hey, it's really hard to pitch a gem. And what helps? This guy's first pitch strike percentage, how about 100%? Can't get any better than that.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out to retire the side. So he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. 7. Evan Marshall has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 50, Evan Marshall.
Ready for another shot now, Jason Gamble. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. 4th home run here in the early going as the Rockies have taken a 2-0 lead.
And this is big right here. It's one thing to be winning late in the game, but going up.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
In there, 0-1. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Number 00, Jack Mullis.
In now, Jack Mullis. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history. Ready once again, Justin Smoke. And he will not be seeing the usual suspect close this game out as he's been given the day off by his manager to get a little rest.
Yeah, he's worked a few days in a row, Matt, so we were told before the game by the skipper he wanted to avoid using him if possible. So that means they will look to close this thing out without him.
Chisenhall moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Striding in to start the 9th, Gil Valdez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Hit on the ground toward the left. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Boy, this is an absolute gift to them, especially when they've had so much trouble getting anybody on base. So now the leadoff hitter is aboard and might be looking to run. They've got to do whatever they can to get some offense going.
Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. And that misses. 1-1. Swing and a miss as he's just behind the breaking ball. Now the 1-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. Anthony Rizzo will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Anthony Rizzo.
A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Yanked fouled off to the right. Now the 0-2 pitch. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And a fastball just a bit high. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He is the final man standing in the way of possible history here tonight. From the stretch. There's a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box when I'm sitting.
Chisenhall is there, makes the catch, and there it is, a no-hitter. Well, obviously, after a no-hitter, there's not a whole lot of debate as to the identity of our top player of the game.
Yeah, probably the easiest player of the game decision we'll have to make all year. He got some help along the way from his defense, but all in all, this was his show, and he winds up in the history books with a no-hitter.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Rockies: 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, no runs on no hits, no errors. They left 1 man on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 22 minutes. A reminder that post-game Valley Metro is available in Copper Square at Central Station.